Good morning. Good morning. It is so wonderful to be here with you today. It is a beautiful day here in Tallahassee. I was out for a walk this morning, so if my nose is a little runny, it's because there's so many beautiful things in bloom, and sometimes they agree with me and sometimes they don't. That's just the way it works, and it's all good because I love just being out there in that sunshine, seeing the beautiful, beautiful blooming flowers. Hey, Lori, I'm so glad you're here. And Wendy, thank you so much. I'm so glad. I miss you, Wendy. And I miss you too, Lori. We do have to catch up because that would be so great. Peggy Lee, yay, okay. Okay, and Rose. Oh my goodness. That's so great. I added you in, Rose, because you came up on my screen just as Peggy Lee did. So I think that you should also have a card as well. And I'm just happy. It is a beautiful time. It is a wonderful time. Lori, I've been enjoying the pictures of your new home and the painting that Elisa did. That looks so beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And it's nice to have her doing that. That's great. Yes, Wendy, I would like to get in touch today. Yes, please. Yes. I just am feeling full. I'm feeling overwhelmed and really, really happy to be here. I go out for my walk. I just am enjoying what's out there, and I'm working on staying centered, hey Rita, in what is today. What is this moment? Does that mean that I don't have some of those times where I might get that knot in my stomach and feel like, okay, enough already, enough already. Hey, Marjorie. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. Yay, we're international. Whoa. So it's trying to stay within, working on staying within that place of calm and peace, and sometimes that's hard. And it's okay. Sandra, Ruth, yay. It's really okay. It's part of being human. Whether we choose to live there all the time or not is another matter. And that's what one of the things, today's reading that I'm going to do in a moment, is about. Why am I angry? How do we manage that? And especially these times that are unusual. They're very unusual. And we're not in the same space and able to live life as we normally did. Sometimes our anger comes from the fact that that's going on. We don't have control. We can't stay within our usual habits and our usual way of living. Sometimes that comes because we don't feel enough, because there's so much going on around us that we feel that not only do we not have control, but that we are not strong or capable enough to take charge of what's going on. Sometimes we do have to surrender. Sometimes we do have to find that calm space. And this reading today is going to help direct us. And for those of you that have been, Angela, yay! Those of you that have been with me before know that the cards always seem to come out just with the message that we need. Now, this message is a group message. As I put in the comments, the special discounts are still in place. They're in that special bit.ly link. If you don't know whether you should sign up for 15 minutes or a half an hour, message me and we'll figure out the best one for you. But the message will always, and the answer will always be there. Right now, let me just get you updated here. Uranus, of course, is still in Taurus, going to be there on almost 7 years, continuing in Taurus. The Sun is in Taurus. Mercury is in Taurus. So we have a lot of this grounding energy that's helping us stay focused and in our routine. It's the moon is in Virgo, another earth sign that's helping us manage our routine, taking care of ourselves, staying on top of things. Venus is in Gemini. That is an air sign. And Venus will be in Gemini all the way through June because it will go retrograde in 10 days. And will come back, go appears to go backwards. It really doesn't, but it goes backwards and then forwards, and then by June, it will be mid-June-ish, it will be out of Gemini and then into Cancer. What's happening right now is the energy that we have, and that's what's really, especially for today, that's what really is great, is that with this reading and the astrological effects and energies that are out there, we have the opportunity to have revealed to us what we want, what we desire, and what we value. That becomes very clear. When Venus goes retrograde in 10 days, it allows us to even sift more finely through those things that we think we want or that we think we desire, and have it fully in place. It is an opportunity to see who we are, and what we really value. What do we really value? I know things have changed for me. Some of those things that I thought were really, really important, or like physical things, are not so important anymore. Hey, Sydney, Lisa, no, thank you for being here. So it is important to honor that within yourself, Deanne. Honor it within yourself. It is a wonderful opportunity to accept what we're feeling and know that it's all okay, and that we are in charge of how we feel and can make it better. So with that notion, what I'd like you to do is to just calmly feel what it is that you really are feeling right now. Debbie, yay. What are you feeling right now? As you breathe gently in and out, are you feeling calm? Are you feeling uncertain? Are you feeling angry? Are you feeling a little lost? Honor all those feelings. Gently breathe in and out. And as you honor those feelings, negative or not, it's just a judgment, and we're not judging. Know that you are whole. Know that you are healthy. Know that you are well. Know that you are enough. So within those beautiful thoughts of you as a person, as a spirit in this beautiful earth time, let's honor that totally. Honor that totally. So with that wonderful feeling, hey Mary Lou, I'm going to shuffle cards now. And it is an 8-card reading, because we always have that summary card. Let me just make sure that this energy is positive and well within the cards, and that that's what we're feeling out there, even within everything that's going on. Ooh. I got a little too close to the edge. Let me move my papers here. Okay, and I have, as I said, the people, and actually made it 4 today because Rose came in just as Peggy Lee did. So, Brenda, yay. I took you up on your offer, Brenda. I already made my payment. Thank you so much. You have that wonderful, wonderful ability to teach that toning yoga, and with your beautiful body and beautiful voice. Thank you so much for doing that, Brenda. So I'm in. Okay, I've now divided the cards, and I take the summary card off to the side. By the way, one of the references with this reading is to the Hulk. You know how sometimes we just kind of lose control. And so I find that it's interesting that that was the reference, that we still have this, one of the super guys involved in it. Dr. Bruce Banner becomes the Hulk. Okay, so here we go. From the top, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. First card, why am I so angry? And I want you to feel this deeply, because it's really important to honor that you are all that you're feeling, and that it's okay. No judgment. No judgment. And that's what this card says. This is the grief card. That means that we are grieving. We're angry because we're grieving the loss of what we thought life was before, how we lived it, how we felt it, who was part of our life. Wendy's on today, and I'm so happy that she's here, and she's Teddy's mom. And I am missing them like crazy because it's been a couple of months, and it's just not the same as being able to hug that little guy just and kiss him all over, because I just adore him. So it is that loss. We're feeling the loss. We're grieving that loss. But again, the part that I love so much, hey Trisha, the part that I love so much about this card is, even though we look at what we've lost and what is spilled, we have 2 cups behind us. If we just turn around and see that there are other options for us, there are other ways of us to express this love that we're feeling, because it is love. It is love. There are other ways for us to express it, other ways for us to feel it, and we just have to turn around and look. Spirit Source honors that within us always. We just have to honor it as well. Connect with that, because it's there. So the other part, the message that I'm getting from this card is, it's time to end the grieving process and look, honor what we do have, be thankful for it, be grateful for it, appreciate it, so that that expansive energy then can open up to allow other things to come. And we always, we hear the phrases, otherwise there wouldn't be that, when a window closes, a door opens, when one door closes, another one opens. Those phrases have been around for a long time. It's possible, and it's there because it's true. So it's time to let it go and honor it. Don't beat yourself up about it, but now look at new. What is new? What led to this situation? Well, this is an interesting card because it's the Princess of Cups. What led to this situation is we got very, very comfortable. This is the muse. She's the muse. We got very comfortable with what we thought life was and what was important to us, how we viewed it as important. And of course, finances has a lot to do with that. And all these earth signs that we're in right now have a lot to do with this. But this is just saying what led to this situation is, number one, I never thought that it would be like this. But this card also is an inspiration. So again, relating to that first card, what this is saying is time to let it go. Notice we've got these 2 water signs that are about feelings and emotions. It's time now to say, you be your own muse. You be your own inspiration. You be your own person that can create this for yourself and for others. And it is possible. It is possible. We just give it thought. We just give it care, and it is possible. Bismaya, yay, Gina. Oh my goodness, I'm honored, Gina. My teacher, Gina, is here. Thank you so much. Jennifer, yay. The third card is, what will happen if I express my anger? Now, there's different levels of expressing our anger. There's nothing wrong with anger. It's part of our emotion. Again, it's if we choose to live in that space all the time, or if we choose to honor it for the moment and then move into something that feels better. This card is the Four of Pentacles. And this is normally called the Miser card. So what will happen if I get angry? What this card feels like to me is that, yes, thank you, Trisha, because she was my teacher. That's where I started with that wonderful person, Trisha, yes. So what this is saying to me is that we are the only ones that have this anger. We are feeling a little selfish about it, and that's okay. We're feeling alone, and we're feeling like we are the only ones that can honor this. Nobody else understands what is going on here. We are just within this moment of ourselves. And that's okay. It's all okay. Honor it and move on. That's the most important part, is if we see and feel that this is happening, are we choosing to stay here and be angry and let it wallow within us? This is an earth sign, and Pentacles again also relates to money, and this does affect the finances of what many people are feeling right now, especially if you're not out there working or your business is closed for all of the reasons that we know. Whatever that happens to be, this feels very confining because it's like the four corners of a house, staying within it. And yes, it can be foundational, and it's twofold. It's twofold. Along with being confining, because it is the four corners, four walls of a home, it's also our support. So as we find out how I express my anger, expressing it is okay in whatever that chooses to go, but it has to be within you and not affecting other people. What does that mean? We have our foundation. We have who we are. When that anger comes up, it is about us and our own anger. How we express it then is not to be expressed. Confining it is not to be expressing it to be hurtful to other people. That's what this is saying. We can stay grounded, acknowledge it, honor it, and then move on. I love the fact that what we can do is take this, because this Pentacles is the earth side, is take this energy and use it as a grounding energy. Anger is an energy. It is an emotion. Use it as a grounding energy. And then bring that earth energy back into you. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the message that I'm getting. So I'm trying to express it because I get the feeling in the visual, but then trying to express it. So I apologize if I'm not being really clear. But I see this anger going down and the loving earth energy coming back up. Whether we can acknowledge that or not is really, really important. Again, no judgment. If that it does not feel the way to work for you, that's okay. It is about your finding within yourself the best way to express that anger without it affecting those people that are around you. One of the things that has escalated during this time has been domestic abuse. And that's because there hasn't been a way for people to actually take that anger and channel it in a way that's productive. Some people go out and work in the yard. Some people build things. Some people do clean. Some people do a whole bunch of other things that are a little more constructive than hurting other people. The most important part of this is it stays for you to know how to express it without hurting others. That seems to be the overall message that I'm getting, and that's what the miser part comes in. I hope that's clear. I hope that's clear. In fact, I'm going to draw another card for it. Finding that special way of expressing it that works for you without it affecting other people and those around you is important, because it does have to have expression, or else it is a nightmare, or else it escalates. What this card is saying then within all of this is, if you do not find a meaningful outlet that works well for you, it stays inside and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It becomes this nightmarish type feeling that there's fear, there's anxiety, there's stress, there's all of that comes with the anger. So it is really, really important about finding that meaningful way to express it. What will happen if I suppress my anger? To me, this is what this card says in the further explanation of the other. But if we can then move forward with learning how to express it, it can be in celebration. What if we flip the coin? What if we flipped the coin and said, enough of this, I'm tired of this feeling, I'm going to celebrate the fact that I'm alive, I'm going to celebrate the fact that I have family, I'm going to celebrate that I have a place to live, I'm going to celebrate that there's food to eat, and let's face it, there's been enough toilet paper memes to last us a long, long time. What do we choose to celebrate? What do we choose to celebrate? I celebrated on my walk today. I put my arms out as far and wide as I could to honor all the air that was around me and the sun that was there. I can go out on my back porch and do the same thing. What do I choose to celebrate? There's so many things. I can't list them for you. You know what they are. What if you did make a list of that? What do I choose to celebrate? What will happen if I calm these feelings? This is where we have a major arcana card, and I really love this card because it's about temperance. And temperance is about, as you see, moving back and forth. Yes, we can be calm. Yes, we can be angry. I mean, we've got a lot going on. Hey, there's a lot going on. But there will be more balance and peace in that. Will be more balance and peace with that. Okay, thank you, Wendy. That's great. Expression for self-journal, dance, punch the pillow, communicate with others. Yes, there's so many appropriate ways. Thank you, Wendy. I really appreciate your posting that. Yes, I really appreciate your posting that. Finding that balance within us. Now, do we want to be balanced, totally balanced the rest of our life? No, that's a bit boring. But we do want to find balance so we're not in the extreme either way. We're not in the extreme either way. What action should I take? What action should I take? I really like this one. And I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards. This is the Nine of Cups. What action should I take? All of these are all the things that we can appreciate and acknowledge. They're all full cups of wonderful things. I love that Wendy is here today. I love my grandson. I love that I have a place to live. I love that I can be here with you on Sundays. That's the one of the highlights of my week, is to be able to be here with you. There are so many things that I love. All of these things. Now, look how dapper he is. I just love him, and bright colors and so wonderful. Look how dapper. What he's saying is, what more can I appreciate? What more can I be grateful for? What more can I love? What action should I take? Step out into what is new that can be appreciated and loved. Step out into what is new to be appreciated and loved that you hadn't thought about. This morning, coming back from my walk, my 90-year-old neighbor was coming out planting. She was planting some flowers in her garden. And we exchanged magazines. I get a magazine she likes, she gets one that I like, and once we finish reading, we change. It was so wonderful to be able to appreciate that moment, to be with her. What more can I appreciate? Because there's so much more. What is my outcome? Ace of Pentacles. I love this because it is the earth sign. It is that grounding, wonderful energy of the earth sign. But Pentacles also relates to money. If you are a business owner, have your own business, whatever that happens to be, or you do not, and you have this extra time and some new ideas are coming to you on how you can monetize those ideas, go for it. Because this is saying your outcome is something brand new that can also bring you extra income. If your business was a brick and mortar, maybe now it's a different way of doing it online. Maybe now it's a different way of reaching all those wonderful people that used to come to your location. There are other ways. There are many other ways. Most people are online right now. That's what's really working. So now, what new ideas do you have? And I love this card because this is the hand of the divine handing this to you, helping inspire you on what new ways you can bring peace, calm, grounding, and money into your life. What new ideas do you have? What new ideas? And the summary card, even another major arcana card. And this one I love, and I had this in a reading this week, and this just says to me that you are the light. You are the light. This is the Sun card. And of course, for those of us that are Leo, this is our sign. The Sun is our ruling planet, our ruling star. You have it all. You are the light, not only for yourself, but for others. Please don't ever forget that. I posted a video that was shared by a friend on her page, and then I shared it onto mine. And it was about remembering that you are the light. You share that with so many other people. You share your joy, you share your comfort, you share who you are with so many others. You are the light. Oh my goodness. This feels so expansive to me, so bright, that when we feel that there is nothing but darkness out there, that's not the case. I'm going to post this on my page as, to me, the summary card for today, because you are the light. That is your gift to the world, being the light for others. Now, it's in taking care of ourselves, we do not, and in honoring who we are, may appear to be a bit selfish, but it is not the selfish that we think about, because we're not wishing ill on anyone else, no matter who they are, no matter what. And Lord knows on social media there's enough to go around of different negative comments. But in wishing well for ourselves, we're wishing it well for all. And in doing that, you share that light that you have. That is the message that I keep hearing right now, is that you are the light. Now, what if you share your light with all the others around? All the people that are around you, whether it be your social media posts, people that you know, just calling them up or sharing the message that you are the light. Well, this just tells me it's time for me to call my aunt that's in assisted living in South Florida. This was a very emotional reading for me. I really feel that a lot of it came from what we're feeling out there. But I wanted to express this last card really being the summary of it all, that we are the light. Yes, Wendy. I really love that post. I really love that post. And in fact, if it's okay, Wendy, when I post this card, I'm going to quote you, because that can be the mantra now. And that's the mantra that we need to hold, especially now. Especially now. Now, for those people that got on early, I'm now going to move to Teddy's deck. Thank you for that. I need to let that go for a moment. This was a very deep and heavy reading for me, so I don't know about for you, but big message, being the light. Yes. Okay, Lori, you are first. And I have Teddy's deck, Wendy, because I love using Teddy's deck. And that's what I call it. Even though it's the Chrysalis deck, I still call it Teddy's deck, because it's Teddy's deck. Okay, I've shuffled and divided, Lori, so here we go. Oh, I love this. And this is so you, Lori. This is the King of Spirals. So, and this is called the companion. When I think about the work that you do with others as an OT, you do give so much love and caring, and you have to put hands on people. So that means that you are giving that love. And I don't know how much contact you're having right now under the circumstances. I'm sure you're wearing gloves, so that's part of it too. But and the mask and the whole thing. But this just acknowledges, and I love that we have the sunflowers here, so that shows that you are the light. Again, that sunflower is the sign for Leo, and the ruling planet is the sun. So, I mean, this just carries on the theme about being the light. That is who you are for others, for the work that you do, and for the message that you share to them, because you let them know, and I know you do not let them get away with backing away and giving up. You push them, all your clients, to be the best that they can be, knowing who they are, knowing what they can do. And can you imagine what a gift you're giving to people that really need occupational therapy now? That is such a gift. Such a gift. And this just confirms the message of today, which is that you are the light. I love this, Lori. This is great. Okay, Wendy. All right. You know, Wendy, I can't wait. As soon as I can get down there to visit and I have the okay, I'm going to be there in a heartbeat. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, Wendy, let me do this one more time. And okay, Wendy, here we go. 5 of Scrolls. Okay. It's time to, again, let stuff go, not to worry about things. There's so much more out there than, yeah, me too. There's so much more out there to look at and see. Whatever is weighing on you right now, it's time to let go. And in fact, we're going to talk later, Wendy, okay? Because I really do want to see about this card. So this is really important that you just let it go. This is all about. See, this means done. Okay? Whatever is bothering you is done. And so that's the mantra for today, as well as you are the light. I'm done with the old. That's all in the past. Whatever's weighing on you right now, know that it is done. Done. Okay. I know that sounds pretty simple, but you know what I'm talking about. And we're going to talk later because I miss you. Okay, Peggy Lee. By the way, I love the back of these cards. See? The wonderful butterflies. Okay, here we go, Peggy Lee. 7 of Spirals. Okay, 7 of Spirals. This is about honoring all that you've been working on, appreciating how far you've come with it. This is like I'm going to just allow that feeling of accomplishment and everything coming into fruition and seeing it there. This is just a peaceful moment to let this settle in and know that it's okay. It's not about action in this one. It's about honoring how far you've come and then allowing. It's all about allowing. And in that allowing, there is no action. It's just settling in that peaceful moment, appreciating it all. Yes, he is. And it is about waking up, but it is about that peaceful time of quiet where you can dream of what is to come, but you appreciate and honor what already is. So yes, it's an interesting card, but I think it's appropriate for now, for all that's going on and all the things that you have in motion and all the things that are in place for you right now. I think it's a good place to now just, okay, take a breath, step back, and yes, isn't this wonderful? Isn't this wonderful? Yes. Okay, Rose. Alrighty, Rose. Here goes. Okay, here we go. This is the Queen of Stones. So this is called the Artist. This is, she'd actually be the Queen of Pentacles in, my other deck. That's what it would be called. But then this is called the Artist. And notice that it's about the images here are the butterfly, there's peacocks, there's beautiful things happening. It's about the abundance that's around you. It's all the beautiful things that you see around you and acknowledging it. Again, it's about being the light, but also appreciating that's everything around. Have you noticed that there's been a theme of being the light and appreciating what we have in order to allow more? That seems to be the dual theme that's been going on here. So Rose, this is saying how beautiful you are to express that beauty to others, to let other people know that they have that within them, that they can acknowledge and appreciate that they are amazing and awesome and beautiful and terrific and confident and capable, all the wonderful, wonderful things that we can acknowledge. First, we acknowledge in ourselves, and then we share that with others to acknowledge. So that means being the light. This is the Artist. The other part of this is also in what are your desires that you want to see come about and come into manifest, come into fruition. What are those? It's about creating that as well. All of that is tied together in being the light. All of it. Wow. That is amazing. This has been an interesting day and an interesting reading. Again, I'm going to post the summary card for the Why Am I Angry reading, which is that know that you are the light and you are the light to share it with the world. And I'm going to use your quote, Wendy, which is, I am the light, as I post this card too. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading that just did the single card readings. We do that with the online tarot gallery reading, which is full right now for May 21st, but it will be open for June. And that will be, I'll have that sign up. If you're interested in June, just let me know so that I can then get you on the list and have you there and send you the sign up link. It's not on the website. The website still is showing May 21st. That again is still a special. If you purchase ahead of time, and I've had people do that, where while the special is still in place for $9.97, they purchase more than one or two of the online tarot gallery readings for the future. So that works well also. Again, if you're feeling like you're not sure about what's happening around you, you don't know how to find that answer, it's just instead of feeling clarity, it's these stories are blowing out of proportion and getting bigger and bigger. Please reach out. I would love to be able to talk to you and serve in some way to help navigate these very interesting times that we have. Have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you so much for giving me this honor of being with you and doing these readings. I can't tell you how much I love doing it. I really, really do, and I love being with you. Have a beautiful Sunday, and remember, joy has your name on it. Bye now.